What's up guys, Billy here, and today we will be discussing the changes in the newest update to the DJI Go application. This update, version 4.0.7, was pushed out on April 12th, 2017, and is roughly 240 megabytes in size to download. To update the application, simply open up the App Store, head to the Updates tab, and click Update next to DJI Go. As far as the changes go in this update, here is a full list released by DJI. If you'd like to take a look at these changes, you can pause the video or check them out for yourselves in the App Store. Now let's take a look at some of these changes a little bit more in depth. Now I've got to say that this update was fairly large, adding in some new features for the editor and also across the app in general. We also saw some different bug fixes, but in this video there are 3 things that I want to highlight. 1 being no fly zone, 2 being find my drone, and 3 being a little feature that they added to the full screen mode. Now first of all, I want to jump into the 3 lines in the top right corner accessing this pull down menu, and we'll notice that we have no fly zone and find my drone added to this list. Now first of all, getting into the no fly zone tab, we'll notice that it takes us directly to a DJI website, and within here we can see what the no fly zones are like around us. Now the default location is in the middle of Kansas for some reason. I guess they just started in the middle of the United States. And it also says that if you zoom too far out, it might not load all of them. So you want to make sure that you use this search box to find your current location or wherever you plan on flying, and make sure that there's no fly zones around that area. I think that it's cool that they implemented this right into the application, as it does help some novice pilots or novice drone flyers find out where they can and cannot fly, as it is sometimes confusing when you first get your drone. The next feature that DJI has added into the DJI Go application is Find My Drone, which can be accessible by clicking on the 3 dots or the 3 lines in the top right corner and then clicking on Find My Drone. Now this reminds me a lot of the Find My iPhone application from Apple, which is in by no means anything bad. I think that Find My iPhone is fairly helpful when you've lost any of your Apple devices, and this definitely will be a warm welcome to the drone community, as a lot of people have some trouble when their drone goes down or gets stuck in a tree. Now I'm going to go through some of the different features that this comes with, so let's walk through this as we find out what we can expect from Find My Drone. Now first of all, in the top left corner, we'll notice these 3 dots. If we click them, we can see some of the different status indicators of our drone, such as the GPS signal, the remote signal, and also the battery life, which are all 3 things that are very important when it comes to finding your drone, or just knowing that it's okay. The next thing are these little icons in the bottom left corner, and they basically do what every other Maps application does. You'll be able to switch between the map, the hybrid, and the satellite view. Also, we'll be able to lock on our location in the bottom left corner with this little circle. So again, you can play around with those. Maybe you want to see if there's any trees in the area and switch to the satellite view, etc., etc. Now the next thing is this little camera icon in the bottom right corner. When we click on that, we can see what the drone sees. Obviously mine is in a dirty closet right now, but you guys get the point. Maybe you're stuck up in a tree, or you're stuck up in a tree and need to find out the exact location or just see what's around you. You can by using that little camera feature in the bottom. Now we're not done yet. If we click on the drone icon itself, that little red triangle, we'll be able to do some different things, such as make it beep and also turn on smart LED. Now also we'll see the exact latitude and longitudinal coordinates of the aircraft. So honestly, this gives you everything that you need in order to find your drone if you've lost it. I don't think I could have asked for anything else. I think that the beeping is a great option, and also the smart LED is a great option to do directly from your phone. The next thing that I want to highlight about this update is a change that they made to the full screen mode. Now it's nothing drastic, but it's definitely something that I noticed, and it's kind of something I'm questioning. So basically, as you guys know, when we're in the DJI Go application, we can swipe with either 1 or 2 fingers in order to access full screen mode and just get everything out of the way. So right now we'll swipe with our 2 fingers, but we notice that in the top right corner there is still a little icon that is present. Now basically that icon will show us the battery life of the device that we're using, whether it's an iPhone, iPad, Android, etc., etc. Now I find it kind of weird that they kept this in the actual full screen mode and not something like the drone's battery or the remote's battery. They chose the device that you're using, like an iPhone or tablet, out of all things. I think it would be, in my opinion, a lot better to have this customizable. I found nothing in the settings to change this. I found no way to even turn it off. I kind of wish it was gone. I guess it's kind of cool to know the battery life of your actual device, but I think it would be better to have the remote or the battery life of the drone itself. So guys, that all wraps up this video. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you are new around here, as I have been trying to upload daily. Also, leave me a comment down below letting me know what you think of me turning this into a series. So basically, whenever there's an update for the DJI Go application or even the Phantom 4 Pro and the Mavic, I'll do a little video highlighting some of the biggest changes. So guys, again, let me know what you think, and I'll talk to you later. Peace.